You're listening to the Stephen A. Smith Show podcast.
The number to call up, as always, is 888-SAY-ESPN. That's 888-729-3776. Before I go any further, let me say this. To win in basketball, you got to play great coverage, right? And with Straight Talk Wireless, you know you're getting great coverage because they use the exact same 4G LTE towers as the big carriers before, a lot less. Straight Talk Wireless, only at Walmart. Refer to terms and conditions of service at straighttalk.com. Before I get into my little soliloquy, my diatribe, whatever you want to call it, Cat, kick my music, please. I love L.A. Yeah, I'm in New York, but it don't matter, ladies and gentlemen. You better get used to it. You better get used to it because with all the noise that's been going on about LeBron James, it appears that LA's the front runner, and not just in the eyes of Vegas, but as we grow closer to July 1st, the start of NBA free agency. LeBron James on June 28th is expected to opt out of his contract, be an unrestricted free agent. And at that particular moment in time, Tinseltown, La, Los Angeles, Rodeo Drive, Venice Beach, downtown LA Live, the Staples Center, and everything in between, Melrose, and I don't even know what else to think about right now. Yes, I am a native New Yorker, but damn it, you hear this song. You love LA, ladies and gentlemen. How can you not? It's possible. Now it's growing to a likelihood that LeBron James may end up donning the purple and gold. Laker Nation, stand up. Laker Nation, stand up. Laker Nation, stand the hell up. It looks like LeBron is coming to L.A. Now, I don't know that to be true, but damn it, I'm wishing for it. You know why? We love it. Valet. Ha! I'm hoping that LeBron James gets out of a cold city and gets to the palm trees and the sunshine. I don't give a damn about traffic on a 405. I'll take it. Thank you so much, Kat. It is necessary. Now, usually you don't hear New Yorkers talking like that, but damn it, we need it. We need it. If you're going to be the face of the NBA, despite the fact that you no longer are a king with a crown, if you're going to be the face of NBA, damn it, you got to be in a city like L.A. And that's the way it's looking right now, ladies and gentlemen. It is looking that way, not just because of Vegas, not just because reports are LeBron James' son is enrolled in school there. And by the way, let me be very, very clear and veer left for a second here. I will never, ever, ever report that. I will never report, oh, my goodness, here's where his kid is going, et cetera, et cetera. What the hell y'all going to do next? Give the route that he's walking home from school to? Or walking to school from or whatever? What the hell is wrong with you people? He's a kid. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Don't bother the family of LeBron James. You want to talk about LeBron James? Talk about him. Leave his family out of it. He's a kid. Beautiful boy, by the way. Wish him nothing but the best. But we will not be talking about him on this show. That I promise you. We can talk about LeBron James, though. We can talk about him. We could talk about him in the purple and gold. We could talk about why the hell he ain't thinking about coming to New York, even though David Fizdale is now your new head coach, even though I think Fizdale will get a visit. He'll get a visit and a conversation. We don't know what the hell LeBron James is going to do, but it does seem to be tilting dramatically in the direction of the West Coast. And if that is indeed the case, ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you, it's something that can't be ignored. It's a beautiful thing. And I would welcome it. And I'm going to tell you why I would welcome it. Because one of the things that's going largely unnoticed, and it's a testament to the greatness of the NBA brand, how prolific it is, and how it has transcended the corridors and the borders of the United States of America. And it is officially international. Because the NBA is a global, iconic brand with in some people's eyes, enough parity to keep things interesting. And when you look at it from that perspective, ladies and gentlemen, and then you get down to the brass tacks of it all, here's what we come down to. What we come down to is that it's an absolute travesty that the three largest markets in the United States of America, saddled with 5 NBA teams, the Brooklyn Nets, New York Knicks, the Chicago Bulls, Los Angeles Lakers, Los Angeles Clippers, not one single one of those teams made this postseason. Perhaps sadder is that even if the Clippers made it, most of us wouldn't care. I'm not saying me because I love me some Doc Rivers. But most of us wouldn't care because the Clippers just need to go to Seattle. They need to take a team and put that in that market again in Seattle. That's what they need to do. Stop playing second fiddle to the Los Angeles Lakers. You will never be the Lakers in LA. Never. Not on your best day. I think if the Clippers were to win the championship the next day, everybody would be talking about the Lakers. That's how bad it is for the Clippers in Los Angeles. And so when you have that and you have 5 teams in the top 3 markets in the nation and not a single one of them have made the postseason, desperate times call for desperate measures. You got Magic in L.A. Jerry West is his competitor with the Clippers. You got Magic trying to get LeBron. If LeBron comes, likelihood is that Paul George will come too. If you luck up, San Antonio might give Kawhi Leonard to you for some of the pieces. If you don't, you still got Kuzma and Ingram and Randall and to a lesser degree, Lonzo Ball. And the expectations for a championship would not be immediately saddled on the shoulders of LeBron James. You'd expect them to compete, but not necessarily win a title. Either way you slice it, it'll be LA. It'll be basketball that actually matters in Los Angeles again. And that's something that all of us could sit up there and appreciate. Here's why I would appreciate this move by LeBron James. See, if LeBron James decides to go to LA, to the Lakers specifically, do you understand that he's embracing the pressure? Because say what you will, LeBron James has been playing with a Cleveland Cavaliers squad that absolutely no one expected to win a championship this year. You go to Los Angeles, you know what the expectation is going to be? Well, Kobe went there. Kobe won a championship there. Shaq won championships there. Every team, every Lakers team that had a superstar on it outside of Elgin Baylor has delivered a crown. Elgin Baylor was 0-8 in the finals. By the way, the year he retired midway through the season, that was the year the Lakers won the title. That was Jerry West's lone championship. Elgin Baylor, outside of Elgin Baylor, every single marquee star that has played in a Los Angeles Lakers uniform has delivered a chip. So if you're LeBron James and you go to Los Angeles, that would be the expectation. Now, there are people out there, flagrant idiots out there, who are getting on Kobe Bryant today because he spoke to the Bleacher Report on LeBron's finals performance. Kobe said LeBron should have been doing less on the court. That would cause teammates to step up and that he just has to figure out a way to win. And people are sitting there going, who the hell is Kobe Bryant of all people to say this? How dare Kobe Bryant utter those words out of his mouth? When has he ever done less so teammates could step up and do more? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Let me tell y'all something right now. Good point. Does Kobe seem a bit hypocritical with those comments? Sure. Because it ain't like he did less. It ain't like Kobe Bryant would have been in the finals struggling against the Golden State Warriors and wouldn't have jacked up every shot. He wouldn't have passed the ball to anybody. We know Kobe. But ladies and gentlemen, having said all of that, I have absolutely positively no problem whatsoever with Kobe saying what he said. Here's why. In the end, ladies and gentlemen, what Kobe is telling you is champions who have been in the conversations pertaining to all-time greats They've always been saddled with a strong level of obligation and very little tolerance for excuses came their way. What Kobe basically is saying to you is, why are we going to do that for LeBron? Isn't he the best in the world? Isn't this basketball? Why is it every time we turn around, it's the teammates that he had? It's somebody else not stepping up to the plate. You see, basically what Kobe is saying to you is that if that had been Kobe Bryant and he had broken his right hand, you'd have known that during game one. He'd have came out with the cast in game one and then just would have went out there and balled the last 3 games of the finals. He would not have laid low, said absolutely nothing, went out there and played, high-five during introductions, dunking during warm-ups, dunking, to begin games and what have you. And then when he loses, has the damn cast on his right hand. Once the finals is over. He wouldn't have done that. I believe we know that to be true. Those are the kind of things Kobe's pointing to. Those are the kind of things he's looking at. Those are the kind of things that he's holding everybody accountable to. Like every other Hall of Famer. He's saying, excuse me, don't alter or lower the bar for other dudes. Hold them to the same level of scrutiny that you subjected us to. I don't have a problem with Kobe saying that. That does not bother me. I'm not offended by it. I don't think that's hypocritical. I think that's very real on Kobe Bryant's part. And I appreciate the fact that that is who he is. Some people are sitting up there talking about, he's jealous. He can't stand LeBron James getting all of this noise. Kobe's not playing anymore. Kobe's not playing anymore. He's not some star in this league that's being ignored. Kobe's got 5 rings. He's universally recognized as one of the all-time greats. Kobe's not worried about the shine that LeBron James is getting. Kobe, in Kobe's eyes, is an old man now. He's old. He ain't what he used to be. The body broke down. He's done. He's done. Kobe ain't worried about the shine LeBron James is getting. What he's saying is, excuse me, why is the scrutiny level changing? Wouldn't y'all hold me accountable for that? Kobe Bryant showed up in a first-round game against the Phoenix Suns, first round. Got tired of everybody running their mouth, left it up to other dudes to shoot the basketball instead of himself. We still haven't let that go, and the man won 5 titles in 7 chances. But LeBron got 3 rings. And we going to give him a pass? That's what Kobe's saying. During the playoffs, Kobe was looking at LeBron talking about get your big behind in the post. You're bigger and stronger than everybody else. What the hell you shooting jump shots all day for? Get down there. Be a man. Because you got to be a man in those series. You had to be a man going against Indiana. You had to be a man being against Toronto. And, of course, against Boston. That's basically what Kobe was telling you. I had no problem with that. None whatsoever. Those are the kind of things that have to be looked at. Those are the kind of things that cannot be ignored. It matters. We can slice it any way we want to. It matters. And so I say all of that to you to say, please understand where this is coming from. It's not about jealousy. When you are a Hall of Famer and you go through what these guys go through to get to that point, there's a level of scrutiny. Now listen, let me revisit Game 4 Friday night. Nobody's questioning the legitimacy of LeBron James' injury. We're simply saying, why would you wait until the finals are over after you got swept to come out there with a cast on? Is that not your way of sitting there saying, yo, that was them, this was me, look at all I did. I did everything I could. Isn't that you? LeBron's going to be scrutinized for that forever. Because it gave the impression that you were essentially trying to pass the buck. And here's the thing. You didn't need to do that to pass the buck. Everybody knew it was them. J.R. Smith, as awful as he was. Kyle Korver shooting 1 for 16. Jeff Green and Tristan Thompson being as limited as they are. No Kyrie. We know. But your insatiable appetite to show us gives us cause to pause and look at you entirely differently than we would otherwise prefer. And that's what we're talking about here. But don't come to me with this nonsense about Kobe being jealous. You think Kobe Bryant want the Lakers to stink? You think he want the Lakers to be garbage? Kobe Bryant wants the Lakers to succeed. His main man, Rob Pelinka, is the GM. Magic is the president. Kobe Bryant doesn't want this team to fail. He doesn't want this team to fall by the wayside. But what he's saying is there's a standard here. And everybody needs to live up to it. And if you're the Los Angeles Lakers, guess what, man? You got to hit the jackpot in free agency. You got enough money for 2 max players. You got to get one of them. Got to get one of them. LeBron James ain't going to the Suns. He ain't going to the Sacramento Kings. He ain't going to the Atlanta Hawks, although I do not understand why any player wouldn't want to go to the ATL. I would go. I'm just saying. So you got Phoenix, Sacramento, Atlanta, Memphis, and Dallas with the top 5 picks. You're New York, you've got the 9th pick. Guess what? It would be nice if you could do something in free agency, get somebody to pair with Porzingis. It would be nice if you didn't pass up on Donovan Mitchell like you did last year. It would be nice. It really would. But I don't want to digress too much. I'm in a good mood. Because more so than Chicago, I care about New York and LA. I care about them having a credible and quality basketball team. And I personally would like to see a situation in a scenario where they're able to capitalize on such things. That would be me. And I would tell you right now, as I think about this more and more in depth, it's incredibly important. The Lakers better hope. We all should hope that LeBron goes to LA. It's just something more special about the NBA when the Lakers are relevant, you know? It just is. I mean, LA is beautiful, but it's even better when the Lakers are relevant. There's something special about it when the Lakers are relevant. And something's missing when they ain't. And if LeBron comes to LA, that is going to set the NBA on fire. It really, really is. He'll need help, but it's going to set him on fire. And I'm anxious to see how that pans out. 888-SAY-ESPN. It's 888-729-3776. I wish I could say the same about the Knicks, y'all. But you got Porzingis, who's injured. You don't even know if he's going to be ready for the first half of the season. And he's the only quality player you really, really want to play with. Everybody else is just there. David Fizdale, listen, Mark Jackson was my number 1 choice. Fizdale was my number 2. Nobody else really mattered. When I brought up Kenny Smith, you want Kenny Smith to be an executive, but I like Steve Mills. And I think Scott Perry really knows what the hell he's doing. And if he's allowed to do what he does, this guy has the pulse of players. He knows who can play and who can't. He knows who can coach these players and who can't. I trust Scott Perry. I don't know how much I trust James Dolan. I really, really don't. I try not to be so hard on him. But I really, really don't know. And then you got this draft coming up. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, look at the players. This guy Doncic out of I forgot someplace in Europe. Czechoslovakia, Slovakia, whatever the hell it is. You got DeAndre Ayton out of Arizona. He's going to be your number 1 pick. Doncic's probably going to be number 2. You got Bagley out of Duke. You got Mo Bamba out of Texas. You got Trey Young. You got the Bridges. One's at Villanova, the others at Michigan State. I mean, you're just looking at it, and it's like there's question marks. It's a good draft, but there are question marks as to who's going to be that star. And if I got question marks with the top 5, how the hell am I supposed to feel about the Knicks at number 9, Nuno? How the hell am I supposed to feel about the Knicks at number 9? Who the hell's going to fall to 9? I don't see no Donovan Mitchell in this draft. I don't see it. Still trying to figure it out, though. Still trying to figure it out. Stephen A. Smith Show, ESPN Radio, Straight Talk Wireless, nationwide coverage in America's largest and most dependable 4G LTE networks. By the way, before you hit the road for any vacation this summer, please make sure to visit GNC. You need to stay healthy, and GNC has the highest quality solutions and supplements in the industry. GNC brand products pass up to 150 quality checks. You can be sure you're getting the best prices with GNC's price match guarantee as well. GNC doesn't just match prices. They'll beat them by $1. Or try something new. If it's not right for you, return it for a full refund. You heard it right, a full refund. So this summer, make sure you live well with GNC. Exclusions apply, of course. See an associate or GNC.com for details.
Craving even more of Stephen A?
Him of all people!
For around-the-clock access to the man?
I'm Stephen A.
You can follow him on Twitter and Instagram at Stephen A. Smith and on Facebook at Stephen A.